Good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone. So we will start after 3 minutes. We will start the session at 6:03. So this is going to be a very special session to all of you, and you can prepare your questions, what you want to ask from others, from Rituraj. So please coordinate in the meeting, and this like it will be easy for us to take your questions if you do it systematically. Like you guys can raise your hand, and we will give you the permission to unmute. Huh? So please do not try to unmute your mic unless we have not allowed you. So we will target this session to be of 1 hour by 7 p.m. We will try to finish. I think my voice is audible to you guys. Am I audible? All right, all right. So guys, yeah, we are about to start. Yeah, so hello everyone. Welcome to the session. So this session is all about sharing our experiences, like what will be helpful for you in the last 20 days. And uh, I think I'm audible, na? No audio?
Yes, you are audible.
Like, who are these guys? Yeah, guys, please check your connection. Huh? My connection is totally fine. So today you have been listening to me like in all the interaction sessions. So today we have something special for you and people who have been at your shows like preparing for these entrance examinations and cracked them with even all India rank one, went to IISc Bangalore, top IISERs, IISER Pune. So today we have in the session Adarsh V. So you guys can say hi to Adarsh Bhaiya.
I think Akhil is having some internet issues. He'll join in 5 minutes.
Yeah, like Tushar, please make sure na like from your end it was muted, huh? Please make sure that yeah, I was requesting to mute. Yeah, nothing
Yes,
that
yes.
nothing happened. Yeah, Tushar, be like be aware na if there is any issues. Like unmute, huh? So guys, I will not waste your time. So now I will hand over this session to first to Dhitraj and then Adarsh. So if you guys, I was talking about, I introduced Adarsh briefly and Dhitraj, and so we also have with us Aditya, who is also a student in IISc Bangalore. He was a year-long student with SciAstra. And I think I'm not sure if Vivek have joined or not. Vivek, are you there? Vivek, Mohan. So we have a conversation, and Vivek was also coming. Vivek have a All India rank of one in 2023 IIT examination. So so I think yeah, I think now voice and everything is perfect. So, guys, we will now get started with Dhritarashtra. So, first, all the toppers will interact with you. First, they will discuss their strategies, and then we will come to the question answer. And you guys can speak your, you can unmute and you can ask in the chats about what are the queries you guys are having. So now it's over to Dhritarashtra.
Good evening, everyone. Uh, so you have some 20 days to your exam. So the best strategy will be to start with the mock series. So you have your mock tests, right? you have your mocks, and you have the PYQs. If you haven't solved them, just start solving. And in the last few days, what I did for KVPY was the same thing. I started with the PYQs and then gave the mock test. I took one course from SciAstra, the KVPY mock test series. I am audible, right? Okay. So, so the first strategy is to give the mock test, and then you have to analyze your mistakes. So, what mistake you did in the first mock test, then don't repeat it in the second, and try analyzing your mistakes. So, what I did was writing down the mistakes in one copy. That might be helpful. um, yeah, that might be helpful. So write down what did you do wrong in the that question, and then write the correct answer also. So it helps in the last moment revision. So you have some 20 days, so give as many mock tests as you can, and also revise the things, revise the important things listed by your mentors in respective institutions, and uh, revise the most important things, and also if you get time, then other things also. So first thing is give the mock test, and also do revise the important structures. So for me, I was not good at maths, so I could do some 2 3 questions from maths, and it's okay if you're weak in one subject, then the other three can make up for the loss. It's not a problem. So I think it's, if you have some questions, then I can answer when the question answer session is open, I think. So would you like me to speak in English or Hindi? Uh, okay. So जब स्ट्रेस्ड फील करोगे तब मतलब मैं क्या करता था, मुझे तो सिंगिंग पसंद था, तो मैं सिंगिंग करता था, लेकिन जो भी हॉबी है वो कर सकते हो लिमिटेड टाइम के लिए, तो टाइम मैनेजमेंट भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है लास्ट मोमेंट्स पे. सो you can manage accordingly and talk to your parents and friends if you get stressed.
Okay, so so Dhitraj, we will now come to the questions later on. And now let us move to Adarsh. Adarsh, are you there? Adarsh, are you there? Yeah, I will request Tushar to please unmute Adarsh. Yeah,
Am I audible?
yeah, you're audible.
Yeah. So, what I did in the last 20 days is mainly two things. First of all, if you haven't revised the most important topics, there will be certain topics in each subject, like from which there will be more than 2 or 3 questions will be asked each year. So, revise those topics. That's the first most thing I did, and don't miss any mock test which is conducted by the SciAstra team, because like I know like people say I have not revised this topic, so I won't be taking the mock test, but it is really important to consider the mock test, because if you write the mock test, there are two benefits. One benefit is you'll get to know which topic requires more revision, and which topic you need to spend more time. And the second benefit is time management. You get to know how to manage your time while writing the mock test. So these are the two things which I consider as important. And regarding the this biomax thing, I was a PCMB student, but still I like max, so I studied max really well. Bio not much, maybe not to the point of entrance exams. So the SciAstra mock test really helped me to get to know which type of questions are asked in bio, and that was really helpful because it's entirely different from the NEET pattern and all. Not only bio, if you consider physics, chemistry, or maths, the question pattern are really different. So you should definitely write all the mock tests mm, and analyze your mistakes and get better each time. How to analyze mocks? Like while writing mocks, yeah, like you might have some doubt. Say you might get the answer correct because it's an MCQ question, but you might still know that no, this is just by like I just guessed it randomly. I haven't studied that topic enough. Sometimes some questions you have no idea about. So revise those topics right after the mock test. That's the best way to analyze the mock test. Somebody asked, yeah, is four subject necessary? Yes, of course, because the exam is out of 240, right? So if you want to score maximum marks, if you're only writing three sections, your maximum score will be out of 180. So it's better to write all four sections, especially if you're considering for IISc and all. The cutoff will be more than 200 to 10. So it's better if even if you are a PCM or PCB student, uh, it's better considering studying at least some most important topics in maths or biology.
Yeah, so others we will take the questions like after the discussions with Aditya and Vivek.
Okay.
So guys, please wait on, and we have still enough time to have all your questions, and please be in this meeting. Adarsh is here to answer your queries. Huh? So now we will move to Aditya. So Aditya, you can. Unmute yourself and yeah, Aditya.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, Aditya. Yeah.
So like हिंदी में ही बोल देता हूँ as many of you are just like हिंदी इंग्लिश bilingual so like लास्ट मोमेंट में 20 दिन में मैंने क्या किया था मैंने तो जितना हो सके मॉक टेस्ट दिया था like देते मॉक टेस्ट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड ऑल्सो लाइक अखिल भैया ने हम लोग को लास्ट ईयर बोला था कि 200 300 क्वेश्चंस डेली प्रैक्टिस करने का तो अल्टीमेटली लास्ट में ऐसा हो गया था कि मैं 300 क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस करना मतलब मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगने लगा तो मैं करते ही जाता था और लाइक सपोज कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट में अननोन है मेरा तो मैंने क्या किया था लाइक ये मेरा स्ट्रेटेजी है लाइक मैंने वो पढ़ा तो लाइक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने के ट्राई किया तो जब क्वेश्चन आया उसके ऊपर लाइक उसके उस टॉपिक के अंदर मैंने क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया ट्राई कर रहा तो जब मैंने देखा तो नहीं हो रहा तो लाइक ऐसे समझ के नहीं हुआ तो मैं उसका पढ़ लिया ऐसा करके मैंने किया था और डेफिनेटली ऑर्गेनिक कुछ लोग लिख रहे थे रिएक्शंस तो डेफिनेटली रिएक्शंस रिवाइज करा था मैंने सुबह सुबह लाइक मुझे अच्छा लगता था तो ऑल्सो लाइक एग्जाम के पहले डोंट स्ट्रेस आउट वेरी मच लाइक अगर एग्जाम में बहुत लोग लिख रहे हैं कि हाउ टू स्टे काम मैंने देखा था तो don't be so much like stressed out stress is a normal thing but enjoy the process it's you are like enjoying this if you give mock test you give with happiness so there it will make you like more comfortable and what work for me so मैंने भी पहले स्ट्रेस लिया था उसके बाद मैंने स्ट्रेस लेना छोड़ दिया जो होगा होगा इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता तो ऐसे ही हो गया था मेरा और क्या
और और इतना अच्छा हुआ कि ऐसे बेंगलुरु पहुंच गया।
ये तो भैया कैसे हो ही गया कैसे मतलब मेरा ऐसा टारगेट मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगा नहीं था लेकिन एक तो डेफिनेटली विश था तो जब हो गया था तो अच्छा ही लगा लेकिन मेरे पापा का थोड़ा ऐसा था कि बेंगलोर इतना दूर चले मैं तो आसाम के सिलचर से हूँ तो लेकिन इतना दूर चले जाना है तो इससे कोलकाता या उसके पास होने से अच्छा है तो पापा का एक था लेकिन मैंने बोला कि नहीं मुझे रिसर्च करना है तो अच्छा है तो मुझे रिसर्च में बहुत फोकस था तो लाइक मैं पहले से डिसाइड कर रहा था और उस सब से मतलब हो गया और क्या और देखते हैं हाउ मेनी आवर्स यू स्टडी लाइक स्टडी का देखो मुझे तो मतलब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने में इतना अच्छा लगता था कि मैं ऐसा कोई गिन के नहीं भूल सकता तो मेरे क्या बोलते हैं कवर वीक चैप्टर्स क्या लाइक सॉल्व करने में अच्छा लगता, तो मैंने लास्ट में ये कर दिया, लेकिन ये इतना भी लाइक सब समय फ्रूटफुल नहीं होता। वीक चैप्टर्स में पढ़ लेता था पहले से, लाइक मेरा जेडीली था केमिस्ट्री के लिए, वो सब मैं पढ़ता था, पढ़ने में अच्छा लगता था, तो इंटरेस्ट खोजता था। लाइक किसी किसी कुछ कुछ सब्जेक्ट में जैसे मेरा इंटरेस्ट नहीं लगता था एकदम, जैसे बायो के हो गया, बोटानी का एक पार्ट था प्लांट फिजियोलॉजी का, वो मल्टीप्लिकेशन वो सब पार्ट था। लाइक मैंने ऐसा लाइक मुझे कुछ प्रॉब्लम मतलब इतना इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं लगता था, तो मैंने ऐसा किया था कि मैंने अच्छे से पढ़ा नहीं था, इसलिए एग्जाम में मेरा कैसा गलती हो गया था, एक दो क्वेश्चन लूज छूट गया था। तो ऐसा मत करना, लाइक एक रफ आइडिया लेके चला जाना, ये इट्स एन वही।
Okay. Okay, Aditya. So we will come to the questions. I think Vivek is only remaining. Vivek, would you like to speak? So, Vivek, I will unmute yourself. Yeah. Now, Vivek, you can speak on. Yeah, so guys,
Hello.
Vivek, yeah. So before Vivek starts, so guys, Vivek have scored 240 out of 240 last year in IIT examination in IIT 2023, and he is also in IISc Bangalore. He is a batchmate of Aditya. Yeah, Vivek, so you can continue.
Okay, so in the last 20 days, again, what I would suggest, like the other said, would be to do past year questions and mock tests, and then try to identify which chapters or subjects you're lacking in. Like, analyze the paper properly, even questions which you might have been able to solve correctly, and identify those chapters which you might not be very comfortable with, and then study a bit from that topic before attempting the next mock test. And just keep doing this for each mock test. You will have a good idea of everything by the time the actual exam comes. I think what I did was in the last few days, like the last 3 to 5 days, I stopped attempting tests and focused completely on NCRT for biology. Yes. And again,
Yes.
don't stress. Like the questions will be simple and doable. Don't make silly mistakes during the exam just because you're stressed. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Vivek. Yeah, guys. So one thing that you will be hearing from everyone, all the toppers, is that in the last 20 days, last months, they entirely focused on question to theory approach and rigorously practice mock test and previous year paper. So this is what we also recommend you. And in every session, I am telling you guys, don't go after this book and this book. You do not have the time to start SC Verma and complete in next 20 days. You will be only done with one two chapters, and the time that you have at the moment is very crucial, and what the interest and everything what we have to take care of these things, but at the moment we have to best utilize this time to score as much marks as we can on the 9th June IIT examination. Because if you will focus on the best direction, the direction is attempt all the mock tests, attempt all the PYQs, not only attempting them, analyze all your missions, conducting even meditation classes daily. I do not get that much of turnout there, like hardly a few people are coming, but I have been consistent with my duties. I promise to you guys that I will conduct the meditation session, and daily I'm session at sharp 6:30 a.m. But I make sure that I woke up on time and conduct your meditation classes that makes you relax and that chill pile thing for the actual examination. Like what Aditya talked about. Being stressed at this moment will not help you in any way. Being relaxed and being confident about what the efforts you have put in during this process will help you to achieve incredible results. And this is what you guys will like after the examinations. Whatever we have been telling you, it is not like 3 years back we may have less experience, but at the moment we have the experience of helping thousands of students to get into IISER, NISER, and have mentored, have personally talked to 10,000 of students for preparing for these examinations. So you can value these much experience what we have and what we are suggesting at the moment to you. So, guys, for all the people who are worried about the important topics, important chapters, so the videos that you are getting, two videos you have already got about 20-day strategy for biology, 20-day strategy for math. You will be also getting the next videos by tomorrow, 20-day strategy for physics and chemistry. So we will be providing you everything, even the one-shot lectures we will be doing before the examinations, and these will be the best thing that you can do. And the mock tests are there, PYQ exam is also there, and we are also conducting a free PYQ examination of last year, the 23 examination in computer based mode. So you guys can attempt that and check your preparation. Where are you standing at the moment? So now I will let you guys to ask your questions directly. We will start with Navya. So you can point out to whom you want to ask the question, and all the others, Sri, Rituraj, Vivek, and Aditya are here to answer your queries. Huh? So we will start with Navya. Navya, you can unmute and you can ask your question to the topic.
Hello, good evening, everyone. My
Good evening,
question
Navya.
is to, I guess, the last person who spoke, Vivek is his name.
Yeah, Vivek, Vivek.
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask, I had a query regarding the counseling. So basically, the JEE Advanced counseling would start this year after the IIT examination would actually take place. So the next day. So if we are yet to decide where to go from the IIT examination or from the advanced examination, um, ऐसा तो नहीं होगा कि एक ही काउंसलिंग चले जाएगी और उसके बाद आईआईटी का रिजल्ट आएगा एंड देन विल नो सो विल हैव टू वेट.
Yeah, Vivek, would you like to answer? I think you have also participated in JEE Advanced Counseling, Vivek. Okay, let me unmute Vivek. Yeah.
No, I hadn't gone for counseling from JEE Advanced.
Okay.
Only from IIT. But if
Uh,
you're called for counseling, then definitely do go because it's almost certain that you did get into IISc.
yeah, like only about 360 people were called last year for from the JEE Advanced. So we I was discussing with even others during others time in 2021. Like IIT route was not there, and even after securing All India rank one in 21, others were not able to make to IISc Bangalore. So like frankly speaking, guys, IIT is the easiest way to get into IISc Bangalore. Like the competition in like whatever the number of applicants have increased, the competition in JEE mains, advanced, and NEET is even more than IIT for getting into IISc Bangalore. Others, would you like to add on? Like, what will be your experience? You have also given all the examinations, JEE, NEET.
Yeah. I have given all the examinations, JEE main, JEE advanced, KBPY, even NEET examination I gave. Like
Yeah.
in all of these examination, the cutoff was about 200 to 300. You had to get a rank under that 200 to confirm your selection. I got like 700, around 700 rank in KBPY and like 4,000, 6,000 in JEE main and advanced. So it's really difficult to get a rank, very good rank, say less than 200 in JEE main or advanced. In IIT, I think it's way easier. Like even to get a rank below 20, I think compared to JEE, I'm talking about, it's really easier. Yeah. That's what I have to say.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
So,
all
so
right.
make, so
Us.
make this chance count. Yeah.
Yeah. So that can be a motivation for you guys. So, whatever the number of applicants increase, the serious competition is not what you are thinking, huh? Like personally speaking, if you prepare well for IT and you give your best, you are clear with your concept, you can secure a seat. Yeah. So now, like next is Chandan Kaushik. Chandan, you can unmute. Yeah, Chandan.
Good evening, sir.
Chandan, your voice is not audible. Huh?
Yes,
It's
yes.
lacking. Yeah, it's lacking. It's lacking. So I think next, Bhadra, would you like to unmute?
Hello.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask that in the mock tests that are happening, usually
Mm-hmm.
my score lags in chemistry and maths, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm a CMB student, so bio is good, but in maths I'm not able to identify any particular. If I'm able to solve the question, it's that question would be purely from one concept. But if there are questions with interlinked concepts, I'm not able to solve. That applies even
Okay.
in chemistry and maths. But in chemistry, physics, chemistry, bio, I am not able to identify any particular concept that I have a problem in. But then I'm not able to solve the questions that are there in the mock test as well.
Okay. Okay. So Aditya, would you like to answer this question?
Uh, like, can you repeat the question once? Like,
When I'm attempting the mock test, my score decreases in chemistry, and in chemistry, when I when I get mistakes, I have noticed that those questions I am actually clear with the concept and all, the theory part, and I have been able to attempt such questions of JE main level and NEET level. But then when the same concept appears in an IIT exam, I am not able to solve those questions. So how do I approach such problems?
so like IIT questions are kind of different from JEE. So like you have to like think, and it happened to me also and everyone. Like you have to just memorize. Like I feel like in IIT some things are a little bit more thinkable and also something extra you can just like by thinking. But in organic also I also struggle in organic definitely. That's why I used to always revise. So like you can just think, go a little bit outside, like other reactions which are there in like related, like for J advanced also you can search a bit. I also did for J, like I searched for some reactions or unknowns. I searched and I got them, and then I from some videos like for J advanced, and then I did. So you can just go outside, just explore the field, and I think you will be able to solve the questions. I have explored the field and I got results, so I'm just telling you.
Okay, so how do I know how to prepare for the next mock test? Because when I attempt one mock test and then learn from those mistakes, then obviously new concepts also come up in the next exam. So how can I be a little proactive and know how to prepare so that I can improve in the next exam?
So like if it anything comes, like if you want to for the next mock test you have to prepare, like if some previously some 2 3 months back you might have got some selective courses, so you prepared for this, but now it's like entire courses, so you have to like prepare more based on what are not asked, like that you can prepare. And what for example in chemistry, like I can't remember the reaction, one reaction was there, I can't remember, but it's something related to like stereochemistry, and I had to search it, and I had to see a video of MSc, like frankly I'm saying true. So then I have to do. So I think you should like what I should told, like explore things. And definitely it's some a little bit tough to remember, but to what are not asked and what are asked, you have to just think and that. And ultimately anything can come like in within the course. So but by the way, what I searched for like MSc was also like help was during my preparation. I searched for GA Advanced. So but some related concept I could use in IIT. So like that, I love to explore things. So like that, I did. Uh,
Oh, okay. Thank you, guys.
Okay. Okay. So next is Alfin. If you want to ask, you can. Okay. I
Well,
think. Yeah. Okay. Alfin, you can unmute yourself.
okay, am I audible?
Yeah.
Good evening, guys. So today I'm gonna ask each and every mentor, can they share the experience of themselves in that exam hall? What was their mindset, their attitude? How did they approach the exam inside the exam hall? Like, are you guys pressured or do you feel are you calm? Can each and every mentor please share their experience? Is that possible?
Yeah, sure. That's a great question, huh? So I will start with so Dhitraz, can you unmute yourself and you can
Yeah,
share your
am I
experience?
audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So in the exam hall, I was not at all pressured. So I did it just like the mock test. So in the mock test, I was really sitting in one place and then giving it like in real examination. So in the examination hall, it was actually fun. So it was much easier than the mocks which I had given in the sessions. So actually, the real examinations are much easier than what we expect. But what we do is we overthink. So don't overthink in the examination hall, uh, and that will make you not be pressurized.
Yeah, and that's a great advice. And so next we will let Adarsh share your experience about.
Yeah, for me personally, I was not in the beginning. I was pressurized because I was expecting the exam to be really difficult because of my experience with the mock tests. The mock tests are relatively difficult. But
You were not scoring as much in any of the mocks now. What you
yeah,
scored
yeah.
in the actual IIT
I think
examination.
like my top score in the mock test was like 125 out of 180. At that time, it was
See,
out of
so
180.
that yeah, that time the IIT exam was of 180 marks. So you were scoring 125 around. Now your highest score in
Maximum,
the
yeah,
mock test.
highest, yeah, and I eventually
And
got
in the actual
165.
exam, and
165.
eventually you got 165 in the actual IIT exam. Yeah.
So,
So
so the exam will be easier than the mock test in general. And also, while approaching the exam, even if you see some difficult question, say the first or second question difficult, don't get stuck in the same question. There might be some easier questions coming up in the say 13th or 15th question of a same subject will be way more easier. So if you get stuck with one question, go to the next question. So otherwise, you may not get the time to solve the easier ones. So that's one advice I would like to do. Okay.
yeah. Thanks, others. So next I will invite Aditya. Aditya, would you like to share your experience of your examination hall?
Yeah, so like I Alfin was his name, right? So like what I heard from you, you are like I feel like you are a little bit tense now. So don't be so much tense. Like I don't know if I'm guessing correctly, but you question. So it happened. So but in the exam, what happened? Like I promised myself that I will leave smiling, come smiling. Like my mother also told to be always like be happy. So and like that way you should be like happy, enjoy the what I said before similarly. And also like in the exam hall you were saying what I did. So in the exam hall definitely all my previous seniors told like if you got stuck in a question I used to leave, and everyone you should also like leave that if you are spending too much time you feel, and then you should come and attempt. And obviously first you should try attempt whatever you could do like chemistry, biology, then physics, maths, whatever you could do, you should do. And then don't I sometimes I for like after solving like 10, 12 questions or like 20, whatever I could do, then I used to sit and I just meditate for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Then I used to start, and then again I get like I try to get back my initial energy, and then I was like in my mock test also I did like this. So
Yeah. So next, I will like to invite Vivek. Would you like to share your experience?
Yes, sure. Like, how many ever mock tests you do, like, finally, when the exam comes, a little amount of tension is inevitable. And, like, the worst part is, like, before the exam starts, there's a countdown screen that says your exam starts in 49 minutes and 50 seconds, 49 seconds, 48 seconds. That is sort of intimidating for a few people. So, what I do in that waiting time, instead of thinking about how the exam might be, do other things like write poems or think about totally unrelated stuff, not related to the exam at all. And then I remember the exam hall was quite cold and I really wanted to go to the bathroom. And like once the exam starts, it's good to start with like you will have a favorite subject, a subject which you like the most or which you can answer questions from easily. So try to start with that and do like 5 questions from that subject just to get comfortable with the setting in which you are. And once you're comfortable with that exam mode, then go to a subject you find difficult. And when you get bored or stuck with questions on that, like momentarily switch to a subject you like. Like suppose for chemistry or biology, you don't need to think or solve much to solve a question. So like I used to start with like around 5 questions of biology or chemistry and then get into the exam mode and then switch to like physics or maths, like solving questions, maths usually. And if I get stuck in a question on that, I again switch back to biology, do like 1 or 2 questions, and then come back. And then I realize when I reread the question that the question was actually quite simple. I was just what overthinking it or wasn't or panicked when I saw too many symbols or something like that. And yeah, there was enough time. You'll get enough time to solve the paper.
Yeah. So Vivek have solved all the questions, huh? So he have the best experience of making them all correct, 240 out of 240. So if Vivek can attempt all the questions and make it correct, it is doable, guys. In IIT, I also advise all the students like you have enough time. It is not like your JEE advanced and NEET examination, you will be lacking with the time. For every question, you are getting almost 4 minutes, huh? And biology will not take much of your time. In 15 minutes, you will be easily able to attempt all 15 questions. So you have ample amount of time. All you need like what others have talked about, what others talked about. Don't get stuck in a single question. At that time, you can come to all these questions which you think like they can even take more than 5 minutes of your time in the second round. In the first round, try to do all the questions what you feel like that can be attended in 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. So next, I will like to unmute Anjali. Anjali have been requesting from a long time. Anjali, you can ask your question.
So thank you, sir. Myself, I'm studying in 12th. So I have completed my JEE mains, and IISc Bangalore was my dream institute, sir, from 8th class. And I have missed joining from JEE channel through 500 rank, sir. The cutoff rank was 10,000, and my rank was 10,500. So I have been preparing from JEE Advanced and IISER Aptitude test, sir. I was not unable to enroll in any mock series of SciAstra due to some problems. I want to improve my marks to get into IISc Bangalore. So I'm a PCM student, sir. And recently, there were coming news like 2 lakh people have registered, sir. Does it have any impact on
No. So
my
no, Anjali. First thing, like 2 lakh people have not registered for IIT.
Yes.
There are speculation. There are speculation. There is no authentic information about this thing that 1.2 lakh people have been registered. Students are guessing this from the registration number, the last digits of the registration number. But yeah, but it is probably going to be like more number of people have registered for IIT than the past year. But yeah, like frankly talking about, still like I think you have a category now. You have OBC or EWS. What category you
Yes,
fall in?
sir. I was falling in EWS category, sir.
EWS, yeah. So even in IIT, it will be easier for you to get into IISc Bangalore, huh? And IIT can be the easiest route for you. We have lot of free mock tests. Have you attempted them in the SciAstra app?
Yes, sir. Like I was preparing biology, sir, since I'm a PCM student, and the important topics that you have done, sir, in YouTube channel, I was following that, and I was reading, covering those chapters, sir.
Okay.
Day after tomorrow, I decided to give the mock test, sir.
Yeah, so you also have a PYQ exam tomorrow, huh? So
Yes,
if
sir.
you feel like if you feel like the current resources that you are you are doing it is not sufficient, and if you feel like any more help from us, you can also message in the SciAstra app, huh? We will
Yes,
try to help you out as much we can, huh?
sir. And
Okay.
one more thing, sir. Like in IIT exam, like it is easier, like it was easier than JEE advanced, or like tougher than that. So like JEE mains or
It is.
advanced.
It is easier than JEE Advance, and the competition is easier than JEE Mains. Huh? Scoring a good rank in IIT is comparatively easier than JEE Mains. Huh? But the difficulty level of the examination, leaving the mathematics part, mathematics nowadays in JEE Mains is on a higher side, but physics and chemistry, these subjects are tougher in IIT examination. But as per point of the competition, IIT is still easier than JEE. So
Yes, sir.
you can focus on IISc Bangalore and you can get it if you are getting 10,000 ranking JEE mains. Like you will be at a good level and you can work on and you can get into IISc. But yeah, please use these 20 days to the fullest. And in that case, whatever help is needed, do let us know. Huh? We will be
Sir?
making, yeah, whatever help is needed from our end, do let us know. We will
Yes,
be also sharing free content in the YouTube. More one shot lectures will be coming for all the subjects and all. So you guys can take the advantage, and like we are also going to have the PYQ exam tomorrow, huh? So you can also
sir.
use
And
all that.
sir, and one more thing, sir. Like reading NCERT is enough for physics, chemistry, and biology, sir.
So I will not recommend anyone to start reading physics NCRT and math NCRT at this time. Biology is important. Reading biology NCRT in the last moment is beneficial, but not for physics and all these subjects because the questions will not be coming directly from the NCRT. They will be based like the questions will be conceptual, and for doing the mock test PYQs will be much more beneficial and analyzing the mistakes than just reading a single book like NCRT. For biology, it will be much more beneficial than other subjects. So I will not personally recommend anyone to start reading physics NCRT at this moment. Huh? It will not be of that much benefit for you. Yeah, so next I will like to unmute Kaushik. Kaushik, you can ask your question.
Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Kaushik, I think you have some network issues, so we will now.
When did
Kaushik,
the
okay. Kaushik, you have some network issues. Sorry, you are not audible. I will let Sneha speak. Sneha, would you like to unmute?
Yes, sir. Sir, I am able to solving J means PYQ and even advanced PYQ also of physics. But whenever I try to solve mock test of physics or PYQ, I got stuck, and this made me feel very bad that I cannot score in physics. How can I improve this?
You are not able to score in physics.
Yes,
So
sir.
any one of you, Ditaraj, would you like to share something helping her in physics?
Uh, in physics, I'm not a good person to ask. I think I am also weak one in physics and maths.
I think others, would you like to share something?
Okay, so what is the question again? You are able to solve JEE main type questions, right?
I can able to solve J advanced PYQs also, but whenever I try
Oh,
to solve PYQs or mock tests for physics subject particularly, I got stuck and can't even able to solve questions properly.
okay. Okay. So you are able to solve J advanced or JEE main? I think J advanced also.
Yes,
Uh, J advanced is in general a lot difficult. I think almost all the questions will be difficult than IIT. Then uh,
Okay.
are you stuck with some conceptual difficulties or something in the
uh,
questions while
I
solving the
thought
questions?
that I have some conceptual error, but then I cleared all my concepts
Hmm.
also, but still I'm not able to solve. I'm a PCM student, but able to manage score more marks in bio than comparatively to physics.
Okay. Then the only thing I would suggest is to do more problems, more previous year questions, and get familiar with those type of questions, and you'll get solutions of those questions also, right? DYQs, mock tests. So, so study those solutions if you are not able to do it on yourself, and this will be helpful for you in solving similar problems.
Yeah, so I will also advise Neha the same thing what others told. Doing the similar kind of questions and making yourself habitual will be crucial for you. Yeah, so next we will like to unmute uh, Pranjal. Pranjal, would you like to mute?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, my doubt is that from Vivek भैया
Mm-hmm.
that जैसे कि आज मैंने कहते मॉक टेस्ट दिया था तो कहते उसमें मेरे
Mm-hmm.
162 मार्क्स आए हैं तो
Mm-hmm.
मेरा जो एम है वो आईआईएससी बैंगलोर का है तो कहते हैं मैं उस मतलब कहते हैं सबसे पहले मेरा ये डाउट है कि मैं कैसे इंक्रीज कर पाऊँ अपने मार्क्स को और दूसरा डाउट है कि जब मैं मॉक टेस्ट देता हूँ तो उसके बाद जितनी भी मतलब मेरी मिस्टेक्स होती हैं या फिर कहते हैं उस टेस्ट को मैं एनालाइज कैसे कर पाऊँ सही ढंग से
Okay. I think Vivek and Aditya will be best to answer this question. They are from IC Bangalore. Uh, so how to analyze a mock test? Vivek, would you like to comment?
Yes, the best way to increase your score would be to analyze mock tests as you do them. And the best way to analyze mock tests would be like go question by question and take a question that, like, first question, irrespective of whether you solved it or not, try to mentally note which topic it's from. Then see what's your reaction to the topic. Like, is it like conic sections? I don't like conic sections. If that's the case, go back and just study that subject a bit, that topic a bit. Not too much in depth, just until you're comfortable with that. Then go to the next question. Do the same thing. Repeat it until the end of the paper, irrespective of whether you've got the question right or wrong.
and and what can I do in these 20 days?
This would be the best thing to do, more than studying all topics chapter by chapter. It would be
Yeah,
best to focus on the questions in an exam and study around that.
yeah, Pranjal. So
Like,
I will also advise you the same thing. Yeah, there will be no end to revising and going through the topic again and again. You can again start with the sets, again start with the cell biology, read the NCRT, and there will be no end to it. Huh? It will be always advisable for you to do the revision of the cell biology from the questions you lack in the mock test. It will be much more faster and much more effective for you at this point of time.
Yeah, like
Thank you, sir.
suppose all subjects you have to study were on a whiteboard, and then you partition it into rectangles based on which chapters are there. So either if you're like starting from the first year, you can go first rectangle, second rectangle, third rectangle, fourth rectangle. But then in the end, you will always start from the same place again to cover the full whiteboard. Or right now, questions will be like points peppered all across the whiteboard, falling into these different rectangles. So then you study a point and then a region around the point. And after doing enough mock tests, you would have basically covered the entire whiteboard. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a great advice, Vivek. And so next we will unmute Bhumika. Bhumika, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. I want to ask that I'm PCB students, but I
Mm.
asked like maths, like I score good marks, but still I don't give much time to math, like cannot practice much questions. So how can I practice and from where, like the source? I want to ask this.
So I will advise you to do the mock test and the previous year paper. The previous year paper and mock test will be the best resource to practice the similar kind of questions that you need for the mathematics examination.
Yes, sir. And so I want to ask like what did they all do one day before the exam?
Yeah, so that's a good question, and I will like to take this from everyone. Ditraj, what you did one day before the actual examination? Yeah, Ditraj, would you like to share your experience? What you did one day before the examination?
Yeah, just one day before the examination, I was revising the notes I have made when I was analyzing the mock test. So I was writing them down in single copies and was revising them.
Okay, so Ditraj was studying, and in a lighter mode, don't stress yourself too much. He was revising his mistakes, what he did in the mock test. So next we will come to others. Others, what you did one day before the actual exam.
I mainly revise biology because that's a subject most people forget a lot. So I don't think it's worth studying some new topics in maths or physics one day before exam. So better revise the topics in biology and some certain inorganic chemistry and all, which you tend to forget. That's what I did.
Yeah, and Vivek, what you did one day before the exam?
Yes, what I did was again, like just as others said, I went through chapters in biology that had a lot to remember, which is best done like just before the exam so you don't forget it. And there's like this feeling that sets in, like, okay, we can't do anything much more, so just leave it to God.
Like I will like to take this question. It came in my mind. So what was the feeling, Vivek? Have you ever imagined you will score 240 out of 240 and AIR1 in IIT 2023 before the
No, I haven't.
examination?
Before the exam, no.
So what you will be thinking? What was your thought process before the examination? What were your expectations from IIT?
Actually, before the exam, like, since JEE Advanced was over, it was like sort of relaxed. It was like, okay, not anything much more. Now there's an IIT exam, so let me study biology for that. So, like, the
Mhm.
week before, I was just studying biology, but I wasn't as stressed or tensed because, like, JEE Advanced was over.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. So yeah,
I
well,
had
yeah,
already sort of, uh,
yeah, yeah.
I'd,
Continue, continue.
I'd already sort of given up on my hope of getting into IISc because I couldn't get it through KVP where I got like 642 rank. I couldn't get it through JEE main, couldn't get through JEE advanced. I was like, I'll end up going into some IIT. But then IIT came along and yeah, I wasn't stressed for that because of this. And then like another thing before the exam, sleep well and things like
And
that.
what was your reaction when you saw your rank?
Um, like when I got out of the exam hall, I had guessed a few questions, and
Mhm.
my estimate was like I'd get around 217.
Okay,
But then I
you were expecting to under 17 and you got 240.
yes, and then on the car ride back home, I started Googling each of the questions that I had guessed and found that I got them right. So then I was sort of happy, and then the answer list came, and then I started comparing it, like my answers and theirs, and it's like I found that I had made like one mistake in chemistry, but I was
Mhm.
happy, and then I challenged that question later, and they accepted it.
Okay,
So
so initially you were getting 235 after the challenge.
yes,
You got 240 out of 240. Okay,
yes,
that's a great. So guys, one thing that you will hear from everyone, be it Aditya, be it Rituraj, be it Vivek, others, they have been very calm and composed during the examination, and they were not stressed out, like they were not in panic mode, because these things only affect us in a negative way. Like if we will be in our consciousness, we will be calm, we will be performing even better what we have think of. See, like others have is like scoring in the SciAstra mock 125 marks. Like the paper that time was 180, and he got 165 marks in the actual IIT exam. Similarly, Vivek was after the exam expecting 217, he got 240. Huh? So, like the people who think about like I will be scoring like even less than mock, मेरा कुछ नहीं होगा life में. See, like God gives you ample amount of opportunities, and if you will work hard in the correct direction, what things we have in our hand is putting the efforts, like doing the physics, chemistry, math, biology to the best of we can, what we can do. Rest the results, they will come like even better than what you have imagined. So, others, like, would you like to share your experience regarding this?
Yeah, for me, right as soon as I got out of my exam hall, I was feeling really confident because my aim was to get into IISER Pune because there was no IAC, there's no IIT channel for IAC. So it was like if you get around 110 to 120 out of 180, you'll almost you'll be assured of getting IISER Pune. So after getting out of the exam hall, I was pretty confident that I will get more than 150. So yeah,
And
that is really
before the examination, what was your thought
before
process?
the examination, I thought that okay, I have a decent chance of getting ISO. That's it because I was scoring around 120, 115 in mock test and all. So yeah, after examination, I felt really confident that yeah, I will get ISO Pune, but I didn't expect to get AAR one because yeah, it just happened.
Yeah, you cannot imagine. Yeah. And Aditya, what will be your take on this? What was your thought process before the exam?
My thought process, yeah, it's like first of all be to be like calm and all, yeah, definitely. But I was thinking like when I gave last day, I gave a mock, so I like so that I scored decent amount. So I thought okay, but the exam was very easy. So as a result, I got like what I expected. I got a very much greater amount. But yeah, one thing I would like that in the last day exam, before exam, what I did was to keep, because I have a habit of becoming too hyper stressed and all. So like my mother is to tell like like this, like to be calm and all. So I tried to follow that, and after exam when it got over, I was trying to be forcing myself to smile and all like that. I got to know that I actually made mistakes five. So like I had expected a lot, but in the exam, due to hyper excitement, I actually missed like I have silly questions I have missed. So due to hyper excitement, so many of you like who are there in the stream, many of who are tense. So like don't make my mistake. Don't be hyper tense like that. and try to be calm. That's what I was trying to say from before. Like that's I made 5 mistakes. So how much marks it got? Around 25 marks. So like that's a very bad thing.
Yeah, see, like both of these things are not good. Being hyperactive and hyper positive and being negative about being tensed about the examination. What we have to be now, we have to be calm about the examination. Like being in the present moment is what the best strategy for the examination hall. Uh, yeah, so I think everyone have taken like this question. So anyone like to ask Shamika? Shamika?
Hello, am I
Yeah,
audible?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Please
First
be
of all,
quick.
good evening
Yeah.
to everyone. Actually, my doubt is that how would I tackle physics and maths in my last few days preparation, as I'm a PCB student, so I'm finding it hard to do problems in maths and physics. And interestingly, the problems are interlinking and not very much straightforward, just like in the NEET examination, the questions were. And I'm finding it hard to tackle these two subjects. And how can I maximize more from these two in the last few days?
Yeah, Aditya, would you like to answer?
Hello, am I
Yeah,
audible?
yeah, yeah.
Can
You're
you
audible.
please repeat? I was like disconnected.
So Aditya, she was asking कि कैसे last 20 days में math and physics करे.
Okay, math and physics. So like
Hmm.
maths and physics, I would say like yeah, obviously like before at the last day you will like before on the 20 you will solve some mocks or some previous year questions and then like try to what I did was like I was solving questions as Bhaiya told, and then I was trying to get an idea, like I was trying to get how to solve, like how to get interested in it. And so I didn't actually have a plan about that. I actually continued to follow what Bhaiya told, 300 questions and all. So like obviously at the last moment like you will get I got stressed about some topics in maths like permutations and combination. I'm a little bit weak in calculation, so like I did questions mocks and all. Someone else will be better at that.
Yeah, so Aditya, like what you discussed about now is the perfect thing to do. Like in physics and math, starting a new thing is not advisable at this moment.
Yes, yes, yes,
Uh,
yes.
what
Starting
what
a
you
new.
have to do, what you have to do is to like analyze all the mock test, previous
Yeah,
year paper in the
like
physics and
I
yeah.
think SciAstra in the last 5 days I don't remember last 5 days SciAstra gives like mocks which analyze themselves only. They give like
Yeah, yeah.
the app. So previous before that I used to like go each question and it's like Vivek told and
So
I
like
used to see
yeah,
this
so
if I
so
can't
guys.
solve then the solution and all.
Yeah. So,
And
guys, like if you are in any of the crash courses from 25th of May, like we will be doing is only to do the question, and like all the mentors will be taking all the mocks, all the previous paper and more questions that will be important for IIT examination. We will be entirely doing question to theory, huh? For the revision in this last 2 weeks, like the students who are in the crash courses, they will be knowing about the theory is about to complete, the theory revision along with the question practice is about to complete. Now we will take on the remaining mock test discussion or and the previous CA paper discussions in the length, and we will discuss all of the important questions that have a good probability of coming in the actual examination. So you guys can rely on the question and then the analysis part for the remaining time. Next we will like to invite Gaurang. Gaurang, you can unmute. Guys, we have very limited
Hello,
time. Yeah,
hello, Sir, I'm right now in 11th. I have just like in few months I will be in 12th. What materials should I do practice for IIT? Like what materials should I do practicing and stuff?
In SciAstra, we are launching our new books as per the rationalized syllabus, and you guys can solely rely on the SciAstra books. They are pretty much everything for IIT and NEST preparation, be it chapter-wise PYQs, be it good questions of the IIT level, from easy to the most difficult one. We have all it covered in the in this our mastering combo books that we have launched. Huh?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, okay, all right. So, anyone else? Like, I will be taking three more questions. So, next is Akansha. You can unmute yourself.
हेलो भैया
Yeah.
भैया मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि मैंने नीट की तैयारी की थी इसका ड्रॉप देकर और
Mm-hmm.
कॉन्सेप्ट काइंड ऑफ क्लियर है बट मेरे को
Mm-hmm.
क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस में बहुत प्रॉब्लम आ रही है तो मैं किस सिंगल सोर्स पे रिलाई करूँ कि मैं इससे
सी क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस में प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, मतलब तुमने पहले अच्छे लेवल के क्वेश्चंस किए नहीं होंगे। नीट के प्रिपरेशन में तुम उस लेवल के कंसेप्ट को नहीं समझते होगे, तो तुमको अभी अच्छे लेवल के क्वेश्चंस थोड़े प्रैक्टिस करने हैं। आईआईटी के प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर और मॉक टेस्ट देखो, उनके क्वेश्चंस को थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस करो। जो नहीं समझ में आ रहा है उसको थ्योरी से कवर करो। यही अप्रोच होना चाहिए। अब देखो, क्वेश्चंस तुम लोग ऐसे लेते हो ना कि मुझे थ्योरी बहुत आती है लेकिन मेरे क्वेश्चन नहीं बनते। ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है। अगर तुम्हारे क्वेश्चन नहीं बनते हैं, सीधा सा मतलब है तुम्हारे कंसेप्ट क्लियर नहीं है। तुमको अपने कंसेप्ट जहां पे तुम लैग कर रहे हो, जिस कारण तुम क्वेश्चन को गलत कर रहे हो, उसको सही करो। यही एक अप्रोच है जिससे तुम अच्छा कर सकते हो। ठीक है। सो नेक्स्ट आई विल लाइक टू इनवाइट निकिता। निकिता, यू कैन अनम्यूट।
Hello,
या
good evening everyone. So
या
I would like everyone to add up to my doubts, especially Vivek Bhaiya, that how he manage all the four subjects, because the main cause of students are they are not able to handle all the subjects properly. Like when I attempt mocks, I observe that if I try to excel in one subject, I see a downfall in other. I am not able to manage all subjects properly.
Okay, Vivek, would you
I
like to take this on?
yes, like in coaching, I studied physics, chemistry, and maths. So then I had to study biology. So I focused a lot more on biology towards the end. Well,
Yeah,
so just like that, if it,
Soumya, the main thing is for everyone. Like if you are into a JEE NEET coaching, you will be studying either PCM or PCB. So for attempting the fourth subject, you need to give a special time to the fourth one. So this has to
yes,
be the approach.
And also sometimes when I give mock, like in the beginning I was just scoring up to 100, and in middle I was scoring up to like 100, 150, 160, and suddenly I'm seeing a downfall, especially in maths rather than bio. So I am a math student, I was focusing just on bio, and I am seeing a downfall in maths. So what would be the answer to this?
wait, how long did this downfall last? Was it like for just 2 to 3 mock tests or
No, just
regularly?
one or two, like
Then
last
that
year.
isn't much of a problem. Like, yes, when you're chasing after bio, don't forget the math, but it's hard to forget the math once you've learned it. So if it's 1 or 2 mock tests, don't worry about it. It's fine. Such things happen,
Yeah,
fluctuations happen.
Nikita. Yeah, it can also be the case. The math was more difficult in these mocks, huh? Don't
Yeah,
give up upon your three subjects, but give more time to the four subject in a way that your three subjects are not getting affected and you are not downfalling in these. Huh? Our ultimate aim is to score the maximum marks that is possible in 240, like out of the total marks that is in there in the IIT examination. So please like allocate substantial amount of time as per your convenience, as per not affecting your three subject to the four subject. Huh? This have to be the approach. And next, I will like to unmute Uday. Uday, would you like to ask?
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, Uday.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Am I audible?
yeah, you're
My
audible.
question is to Vivek Bhaiya.
Mm-hmm.
How to
Yeah,
score
yeah.
240 out of 240 in IIT exam as a class 11 student?
Yeah, Vivek, would you like to take this on? Even Vivek did not know, na, he will be able to score 240. So yeah, there is.
Since you're 11th grade student, I would suggest don't study depending on what exam you're going to write and focusing on that exam type of questions. For now, you know four subjects are there. To study those four subjects as much as you can and enjoy studying those. Don't think of the exam that's going to happen next year. And automatically you'll see that the more you understand these four subjects, naturally the more you'll score in that exam. But don't need to worry about the exam now.
Yeah, like that's a great point what Vivek talked about. Huh? So we very much stress upon the exam marks and all these things. Huh? Like ultimately, what you will be scoring in these exams is what you know. Huh? Is what you are understanding. What is with how much rigor, with how much of practice you have understood the concepts. How much you are in love with all these things. If you are good with PCMB, you will be able to crack all the examinations. Huh? This is what even we tell you in the classes, and like don't go after like the marks when you just start off your preparation. The scenario is a little bit different at the moment because they have their examination in 20 days. They have to be a little bit exam centric and focused upon how much they can score to the best in last 20 days. But for a 11th grade student, the approach should be like if I will be loving all the subjects, if I will be understanding each and everything, I will be able to score good in the actual examination. Yeah.
And
So
like we should not lose sight of the big picture. Like why exactly are they conducting these exams? It's just to
yeah.
find students who can do well in these subjects so that they can grant them admission in these places and they can do good things in society. So don't forget that, like, don't focus on exams now. Yes, in the last moment, it's important to focus on the exam to get the maximum result. But otherwise, no.
Yeah. Thank you, Vivek. Yeah. So next is PL. Would you like to unmute? I will be just taking few more questions. We are already running out of time, guys, and it was great talking to each and everyone. Yeah. Next is Shashwat. Shashwat, would you like to speak?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good
Am I
evening.
audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, I just wanted to ask all the mentors that how did they manage all the four subjects? I just, as a 12th beginner, I couldn't manage even two subjects per day. So I just want to ask that how much the subjects they studied in one day and how much time they give to each subject.
Like I will invite Aditya. Can you share about how you managed all four subjects?
Yeah, so four subjects, like I will say that, like, don't see this way that I have to manage these things and I have to, what I did before, like, and beginning of 12. You see, like, I am enjoying this four subject. Like, when I used to study maths, like, what happened, like, so sometime I used to do this any chapter. I used to do questions and questions, and it happened for 4 5 hours. Like, after in between, I definitely take breaks. So, like, I did, and mostly I did so, like, for physics I used to sometimes when I completely into it, I used to see different topics from different channels are there, like Vsauce and all. So this also I used to see, like I didn't see at the last moment, like after my boards and like in the in this time, like before IIT, like I've be after the exam, board exam, for 2 months, like I just like what to say, I was thinking like I need to know more. I am loving this subject, so I will do this, I'll do this. So don't try to just think like I have to manage. Obviously in the morning, like I used to study what I had, like chemistry and biology, and after that in the afternoon I used to do some maths and then physics, and obviously, but yeah, I didn't like do like so much that I didn't think about managing those subjects, but definitely what I that's what yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So I will like to take the last question and we will then end this session here. Last is Gautam. Gautam, would you like to unmute yourself? Gautam, your voice is not audible. I will.
My question is to Tritrias Bhaiya.
Okay. Ditraj, yeah. Yeah, Ditraj is there. Yeah. Gautam, you can speak your question. Gautam, I think you are not audible. Okay. Last, I will take from Bhumika. Bhumika, would you like to unmute? Gautam is
Yes.
not audible. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So I also want to ask, like, I'm facing little problems. So also, like, I'm getting little hectic, and my parents, like, whenever they're going to like teach me like something, do I'm getting very like hectic, like acting like this. I don't know what happened to me, but still, like, my expressions, I'm shouting, like, I don't know what happened. So, like, what should I do?
Ditraj, were you able to get her question?
Can you
Ditraj?
please, can you please repeat the question? I just
Yes.
had the last one.
Yes, actually, I was just saying like I'm getting little hectic. Like when I was my parents like they're going to teach me, I'm like shouting and having a bad behavior. So like, what should I do? And I'm facing little problems over there.
So just this happens to most of us. I feel this happens to almost all. So don't be just demotivated by what your parents think of you, what your neighbors expect from you. Just do your best and the best will come out of you. So just do your best at this moment. Don't think of anything. Where will you study? What will you study? Don't think of anything. Just give the exam well. So just
Yes,
focus on the preparation for these 20 days.
yes, sir. And so, how much did you sleep?
Oh, sleep is important. So minimum 6 hours for a student. So 6 to 7 hours is fine. Actually, I sleep more, but optimal is 6 to 7 hours.
Yes, sir. And so, were you a dummy student?
Huh?
No, no, no. Ditraj was the first rank in some boards. Did you know about it?
No, sir, but I know.
No, no, no. Ditraj, you were not a dummy student, na? Ditraj, you were going to your school.
Yeah.
Yes, so like, how did he manage boards plus IISER everything?
Yeah,
So for
see,
me,
if you focus on your concepts now, like it's
yeah.
like all the PCMB subjects are the same now, be it for boards, be it for competitive examination. The difference is in the approach. The difference is in the like what it takes to do you the mock test PYQs. This is to navigate through that difference. The mind makeup that you are in when you are attempting a board question is different. The mind makeup when you are attempting a JEE advanced question is different. Same is for all these entrance examination, but the basic thing is the same. All your concepts that you are doing in your PCMB, and this is same for all the thing, huh? So
Yes, and
that is why like Vivek have talked about this thing, don't stress upon the marks, just focus on the process, enjoy the subjects, be it in you are in your 11th or 12th grade, you will do great in all these entrance examinations.
yes, and so one last doubt, like should we give much time to theory or question practice?
Question practice, and then vice versa revision from the
Yes,
mistakes that you are doing, huh? So
yes.
last I will take from Swaralipi, so you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
Very good evening to all the toppers. I'm really glad to meet you. Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, go ahead.
Sir, my question is like I was solving the mathematics section and I found that many questions were directly coming from like some books like like from the ISI books that I was basically solving. Ekdam like direct question was coming from those books. So like I'm not able to understand that what to do. Like in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, a question came and then in 2019 also a question came directly from that book. So I'm confused. Like generally they say that the mathematics is not up to the grade, but the questions are coming from a very high level books. So like for the next question,
Yes.
how to approach?
No. See, mathematics is not that much difficult, and if even if they are taking it from a higher level book, they will be taking the easier questions from that higher level books, huh? Not all the questions in a higher level book are tough, huh? There are categorization. You need not to navigate through different high level books in mathematics. You will be fed up. Everyone, be it Dhritaraj or Aditya, I was talking to Aditya. Everyone is stressed about their first semester, second semester mathematics. So you will be studying higher level mathematics in IISc Bangalore, IISER Pune, going to IISERs. Do not take that stress at the moment, huh? So you need to only do the PYQs and the mocks questions and the similar kind of questions that are coming. Yeah, you can continue. Yeah, sure, Lipa.
And so my last question is like in biology, like I found that I am a PCM student and I love mathematics and physics. So like I was not in touch with biology for in class 11th and 12th. So like now I was studying biology for the first time and from NCERT like I attempted many mock tests, but I found that the questions which are coming in the mock tests those are not from NCERT. They are rather from Truman's biology and I when I downloaded the PDF, like I was kind of amazed to see like so many pages there they are, and in this last few days, it's kind of very difficult
No,
for me.
sure, Lipi. See, like it is not correct. 10 out of 15 questions are coming. What is the trend in IIT examination? Na? Out of 15 questions, 10 are of like factual or the easier type. Five are of conceptual understanding type, and that are of higher level. Huh? So the questions are somehow related to NCRT, but yeah, it is not like your NEET examination. They are directly asking you the facts from the NCRT. This can be the case. You need not to stress much upon any other resource than NCRT if you are in crash course, except the Akash Bhaiya classes. Akash Bhaiya classes are sufficient. Whatever is needed for you to score 15 out of 15 questions correct in IIT examination. So just focus on the classes and then the NCRT. It will be pretty much enough. And the question practice you can do from the mock test and previous year paper and the books. So thank you so much, guys, for coming. And please, guys, give a shout out and clap for all the toppers, be it Dhitraj, be it Vivek, Adarshri, Aditya. They have taken their 1.5 hours of time and to answer each one of you. So please give them a huge round of applause. And I'm also very grateful for them to come to this session. And it was a great experience to interacting with them and yeah, interacting with you guys. about the preparation. And thank you so much, each one of you, for coming. And wish you all the best for your IIT preparation. And 20 दिन जितने बचे हैं इसमें एकदम मचा देना। साइस्टा आपके लिए बहुत सारी चीजें आगे भी कर रहा होगा। तो मॉक टेस्ट हैं, प्रीवियस पेपर हैं, लेक्चर्स हैं, सब दीज आर सफिशिएंट फॉर यू टू क्लियर द आईआईटी एग्जामिनेशन विद द फ्लाइंग मार्क्स। और जितना एक्सपेक्ट करोगे उससे ज्यादा ही मिलेगा। लाइफ में चिल रहो। और तुम लोग मेडिटेशन क्लासेस में भी आओ। आई एम टेकिंग द मेडिटेशन क्लासेस डेली ऑन 6:30 AM। अगर सुबह उठते हो तो हम सुबह दिन की स्टार्ट स्ट्रेस लेवल को कम करके लाइक एक शॉर्ट 10-20 मिनट्स का मेडिटेशन के साथ करेंगे। और एक्चुअल एग्जामिनेशन भी ऐसे रिलैक्स होकर देंगे और बहुत अच्छा करेंगे। ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन, बाय। सो गाइस, जिनके क्वेश्चन रह गए हैं, जिनको आंसर नहीं मिला है, आप हमें साइस्टा ऐप पे मैसेज कर सकते हो। और अगर मुझसे ही कोई क्वेश्चन पूछना है या किसी मेंटर से पूछना है तो मेंशन कर देना। लाइक आप उनसे क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहते हो। ये सेशन में पॉसिबल नहीं था सबके क्वेश्चंस ले पाना, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी इट इज मोर देन 1 hour 30 minutes। तो आप अपने क्वेश्चन साइस्टा ऐप में पूछ लो, हम आपको आंसर करेंगे। ठीक है, चलो, ऑल द बेस्ट।